that. Because I want to mark up my body. Is there a fire symbol? There should be. Yeah. Okay. My body is here. Where's a little X? Actually, I like that better. There we go. That works for me. That's a toilet paper or a handkerchief to mute your coffee. I didn't know about that. Hold on, can I jump that? No. I mean, she's okay where she is at the moment. Because there's no real zombies near me, which is good. But it will be a problem eventually. Because the fuel station up further has a lot of zombies. I got a problem with that. Don't jump back over. No, fucking hell. Guess what, love? You gotta do it again. Keep going. Can you see obtain in cars? Yeah. I'm just trying to see. First up, because when she coughs, she also won't hit as well. I know that. I know that because that's how we got dead once. I want to see if I can get a torch. Plus, I can always... Well, actually, there's a point. She probably doesn't want to sleep in one of these. She doesn't get claustrophobic in here, though. It is kind of warm. She could get warmer in here. Ah, she's getting tense. Hold on. I just want to see for a moment, see if that goes up a bit. Like I said, I haven't had a claustrophobic one before. Ooh, bandages. Well, there's the cigarettes. We can always give it a crack. Worst case scenario. Is it? Can be easily obtained at cars, but I would never take claustrophobic. Been there, done that, one of my runs. It's a pain. Makes, what? It unplayable going into buildings and sleeping. Well, as you guys know, that my characters so far, what I'm doing is I'm completely randomizing their stats until I get one come up that says like 0. So I don't have to add anything and I don't have to remove anything. So whatever we get is whatever we get. So long as I haven't had like all the things before, like we have had, I think we've had slow learner and I think we've had shorter breath a long time ago. We haven't had claustrophobic. We haven't had conspicuous for a while or slow healer for a while. I haven't had wilderness knowledge and we haven't had athletic for a long time. And mechanic is just whatever she got given with that. So this is actually a really good car. This is almost a drivable car. But yeah, basically with that kind of like logic, I'm just trying to see what each type are and stuff. Can you not get in? And she does have mechanics. She might be able to take out a window safely without breaking it. But yeah, I'm still just playing on the completely random. That looks like that could be keys. Hold on, get out of the way. No. Yeah, search. Fuck off, crafting. Fuck off. That could be keys, but I don't think it is. I don't see any keys around here. I could take out that window. We could drive that. I don't know how clear this is. Are these keys? Yes? Maybe? It's a screwdriver. You're okay. Yeah, grab that. That'd be worth my time to take. Hold on. Get that off there. What's this one? What is this one? Oh yeah, alcohol. Alright. It's locked too. I bet this one's probably an okay car. It's probably an okay car because it's like blocked in. Yeah. Its battery is great. It's got good fuel. Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay. I wonder if these like side things... I guess I can't get in that way. I can't get to the back of it. Okay, well... Can I... I don't want the one on this side, but I would like to see what the fuck's in it. Actually, hold on. I won't do anything to this one. If I was gonna do anything to anything, as far as I understand, the zombies can't, like... They can climb in and eat you if you're in the front of the car. But they can't climb in and eat you if it's the back of the car. Is there anything else blocking this? There isn't. Okay, she's gonna hate this. I guess she can't hotwire cars, can she? Hold on. I have like such a thought process on this car because we had like somebody that was able to do mechanics not long ago. And I just forgot she doesn't have electrical. And that doesn't have a back window. But... what's it need? Oh, it needs a fucking car key for it. What does it? Because I could just take the window off that thing and put it in here. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it be. I want to smash it in so bad. But, like, I can't hotwire it. Where are the back windows? Yeah, well, I was thinking about doing that. Because all I was thinking is that at least then I could drive it and be warm. Because we're down... We're here. And I don't know what the road through here is like because I always have to take the railroad. But I know that this little area here is just horrid, full of zombies. So, but it doesn't matter if I can't fucking start the car. So, I'll just leave it be. Plus, I kind of get the feeling like my person... I'm not seeing her actively dying at this time. And I'm really glad I didn't get one that's like a sickly trait. The slow healer's not going to help us though, you know. Is your life decreasing? It's not. It's not, but I do... Oh shit, there's a zombie right there. I do need to eat food. And I should try to crouch so she coughs a tiny bit quieter. Okay, let's get away from that group. She's still going to like sneeze and cough really loudly, but it's not going to be quite as loud. But I also got to kind of pay a little bit of attention to what she's doing. She can eat some chips. I was looking for some food earlier. That was also why I was scavenging the cars, because I wanted to get him some stuff. Yeah, well, that's what she should be doing. I don't know if she just... There was 2 packs of chips. I don't know if she ate one. It doesn't fucking look like... Ooh, fuck no. I was going to check out that car, and I'm guessing there's something really, really good there, because there's a big group. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure she ate the pack of chips, but, like, I made her try, so... I'm trying to stay where I can see relatively well, but there's so many zombies out on the road, and I can't keep making her run. The other thing, too, is she hasn't slept overnight. I have a little bit of an issue with her sleeping issue at the moment. I can't take her inside, and she can't stay outside because of her coughing. I don't use any mods because, like with every game, when I get a new game, I start off playing the game as it is, as it was made, and I experience the game, see what I like, see what I don't like, stuff like that. And in some cases, like with RimWorld, I don't see any point in changing, like, what it is, kind of thing. Like, I have 6 mods for RimWorld, but, like, 4 of them basically do jack shit. And in Project Zomboid, I only got this, like, right before Christmas last year. I haven't even really been playing it for, like, you know, a year yet. So I haven't really experienced an awful lot with it. There's nothing I really want to add to it as, like, a base game. I see it as, like, being fine. Like, I can understand people adding the, oh, we're gonna have a problem here. I can understand people adding, like, the journaling mod to keep their skills and shit between people. I get that, especially if, like, you're working and stuff like that and you don't really want to, like, put in all this time and then lose it as soon as you die and stuff. But, like, I don't see the need to get it myself, because the game itself is designed that when you die, you lose all your shit, and you're gonna die. That's the point. It says that. It's like, this is how you die, right? But, like, I'm still gonna try to keep her alive, and I'm still gonna try to figure out, like, what's in the game. Like, as far as the game goes, I've made a campfire, I think I made a spear, and that's kind of it. I haven't done any crafting, building. I'm not going to do any masonry, glass making, husbandry, none of that shit. But, like, once I get up to a point where, like, maybe I'm starting to, like, use some of the stuff, then I get to a point where then I can kind of consider, do I need it or not? There's a big group up there. That's 2 big groups. I don't know if you got the ability to run through this. I'm gonna have to try. I get the feeling she's just gonna be like the fucking Walking Dead. In like one of their later seasons when they lose the prison and they're just walking forever with a huge group behind them. Just what she's gonna have. We kind of missed that corner too. I wanted to turn there. Understandable for me. I mostly add mods that only add flavor or improve stuff that has no real impact in game. Example editions, info for skills, colors, for weapons, to know how to use how used they are. Yeah, no, I've got no problem with like other people like adding mods and stuff like that, but I'm generally a mostly vanilla player. I honestly believe it kind of comes from the fact that a lot of the games that I used to play, I used to like, they were completed games that didn't have anything that you could add to them, right? And I played those games for like 20 odd years, so I'm just very fundamentally used to getting a game and playing it as it's made. So like when it's a game that's constantly changing, or it's in like early access and stuff like that, and it keeps changing mechanics and changing how it is, and you can add in shit and stuff like that, that shit kind of frustrates me sometimes, because I'm like, I get the game and then after like a year or two it's not the same game that I was playing. But then also some games, it depends if I'm playing them with people, I might get mods and stuff. Like for instance, Don't Starve Together, I have a slew of mods for that because the people that I played with would not play the game without like specific mods. Like I don't super feel compelled for it, but at the same time the character that I play in Don't Starve Together is also, you know, a workshop character, you know, not an actual in-game one. I think this is the racetrack. A specific person. It says Bill 42. It is 42. I'm trying to get back to my body. Honestly, let's see if we can eat more of those chips. She's run out of water too. So we're gonna have to find a house that she can just jump into. I don't think this is the kind of building. At least she's gone away from a horde of zombies. That's nice. There's a lot of zombies in this stadium, I remember. So, yeah. Opinion that Zomboid has this issue that a lot of stuff is very tedious, repetitive, or is just straight missing. If you have workshop link, maybe check out later, you might like some of it. Yeah, no, I don't go looking for anything in like the workshop stuff unless like I'm at the point where I want to be adding stuff. Same with RimWorld. I don't go into it. It doesn't interest me, and I don't need it or like want to see stuff at the moment. Especially with like RimWorld, I'm doing a no, like, what do you call it? Like, I can't change the mods in the playthrough and stuff like that. So I can't add mods, I can't remove mods and stuff. So there's no point in me looking at a mod that I'm not going to be able to use for like another 2-3 years, you know? It would just be, in some senses, it would just be depressing to like see it and be like, oh yeah, I can't use that kind of thing. Project Zomboid, on the other hand, like I said, I haven't even been playing it for a year. I know there's a fuck ton of mods for it, but at the same time, there's nothing I want to add to it. There's nothing I want to remove from it. I have mentioned a couple of times that like I do feel like, you know, when you're like taking car parts out or like carrying like your overweighted kind of thing, you got that little overweight symbol thing. I do kind of feel like when you've got that, it should count as like heavy lifting exercise, and you should be able to build up strength and stamina and lose weight and stuff like that when you're doing that, because that's what would happen in the real world. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but it's not that critical that I don't feel the urgency to go and see if it exists to get it kind of thing. Because like, yeah, essentially this is like life 15 and I'm still trying to figure out how to keep him alive for more than like 24 days. You know, I think I've got zombies following me at some point. Oh, we got such a journey to go on. I gotta find her a house to sleep in though. Hold on. While we're in the clear, and while we got light, look at your damn thing. Stop sneezing. Where am I? I'm down here. I'm nowhere near houses for a while. And that's a really bad place to be. Oh, fuck. There should be some crashed cars down here though. So we'll see. Maybe I can have a drink and sleep in one of them. Maybe? We'll see. Again, is that the way you like? Yeah. No, I also figure if, like, I'm sure that there's people out there that are also interested in, like, seeing the game played as it is and stuff like that as well. Kind of thing. Like, you know, the random shit I'm doing with, like, Diablo and, like, some of my games and stuff. Where it's really, really specific, but, like, I find it really fun and stuff. Other people do enjoy that. It's just that, like, it's not going to appeal to fucking everyone, you know? Get the mod thing, though. The same way when it comes to complicated stuff like this game where I can barely handle everything in vanilla. That's the thing, is I haven't even got, like, the gist of half of the game in vanilla yet. I'm, like, 9 months in to playing this. I got this at Christmas last year. I only really get to play it, like, once a week for a few hours at a time. And, yeah, like, I'm getting there, but it's a very, very slow journey, you know? Like, this is number 15 kind of thing, and we're in, what, December on this one. I've had, like, 2 other maps I've tried loading in on. Just, like, what was it? Because this is builder or build mode or whatever it is. I've had the one that's above that. I had this mode, and then I did the one above that. Then I deleted those 2. Then we have had this one. When I died on life number 8, we made a new map, and then I fucking deleted it by accident when I was trying to clean up my saves. And so we're back to playing this one. So it's a bit of a mess, but, like, I haven't really played that much. I probably haven't even played 20 people yet in Zomboid in 9 months. So, like, it sounds like I played for a really long time, but I really haven't. Like, I've kind of, like, got the gist of, as I said, like, I've randomized my people so that, like, whatever I get is whatever I get. And this can be really hard. Like, I got, like, the high thirst again last time, but it was so much harder than the first time I got it. You know, I just don't know. Maybe the first time I got it, it was the only thing I had. And then this last time when I got it, it wasn't the only thing I had. I'm not sure. This time she's sick. Like, I've had a couple of my people get sick before, but, like, not when I've been trying to keep them alive. I also have, like, a general concern that I kind of expect that she should be able to die of, like, pneumonia. Nobody spoil that shit for me, please. But, like, I do expect that she should be able to die from a bad cold. And she's ridiculously tired, she's hungry, it's cold. So it's getting harder and harder to get back to my corpses when I go on these, like, really super long journeys, you know? I don't think I can wear any of that stuff with my gear. But yeah, that's the other thing too, is because I've looted out, I'll show you my map just quick, because I've looted out my main city, right? So I've looted this place mostly completely. Like, there's a bunch of houses where I haven't fully looted them, but I have absolutely, like, stolen as much as I possibly could from it, right? And then we had, like, the little trip down here where this was terrible, but I looted, like, all the big grocery stores and crap like that. And then, you know, we've gone for, like, the trip up here, but I haven't really successfully found much food up here. I did find a shopping center. Fuck that place, though. I do have to get past it to get to my car, and I don't really know how I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have to cut across here. I think that's the only way I can do that, which means we're going to go bush at some point. But, like, my corpse is over there, right? And I've tried to, like, get up here, but I don't know how to get in yet. We'll figure that out later. But, like, I'm getting there. It's just that, like, the claustrophobic, it's going to be really hard. Although, I could make her just sleep on the road, but I think she'll get cold overnight. If I can find a crashed car, like I said, I'll try to sit her in it and try to make her sleep, maybe. But this is the fun of like randomizing them. I have no fucking clue what I'm dealing with this. Like, slow learner's not going to help me with skills. The fact that she's got mechanic ain't going to help me if she can't be inside and she can't fucking live that long anyway because of this. We're out of water. There's no water on this trip, you know. I'm also really noticeable to begin with, but now I'm also sick, so I'm extra noticeable. And I'm not going to heal quickly. The only thing I have got going for me is like wilderness knowledge. But I don't really know if I want to like pick another fucking set of mushrooms and take that risk. You know? I already did that. It was not good. You know? That's understandable. Zomboid is really complicated. Adding for more stuff is overkill. Yeah, I also feel that way too. I also don't want it to break or have issues like running and shit with like each update and stuff as well. Can barely make it over 10 days, not gonna lie, but on my own nemesis, I want action and I push characters too hard. Well, that's the other thing too. It also depends on like how many zombies you got and like, you know, how reckless you play and stuff like that. Like I try to play my character to some degree how I would myself, which would be, not in this case, like her being sick and claustrophobic. That's a lot of bullshit right there. But like, I don't think in the real world I would engage a zombie fight unless I really think that there's something of value or it's worth it. Like I have to fight them to get through an area, you know. In reality, if I was up against like zombies, I would probably do everything in my power to go around and not be noticed as quietly as possible because like that's a more likely way to survive. But yeah, sometimes you have to clear out a building because you just want to look in a couple of cabinets and you can't like do that while the zombies are constantly coming and sneaking up behind you and crap, you know. Or like when I wanted to spend some time in like the school so I could read some books and crap. And yeah, I had the issue where I had to clear out the school so I could safely sit in there and read, you know. Stuff like that. Like that would get me dead as well. It also took me 5 lives before I really figured out how to fight too. So it took me a while because I was doing this. I was really, really close to my person because I thought that you had to be on the zombie. So that would turn me around more often than not. So yeah. Now my health isn't decreasing, which is good considering she's hungry and she's tired. At this rate, she's going to sleep on the fucking ground because I'm not seeing any cars. I'm hoping, just hoping that I can find a car to sleep in or something. I'll make her sleep on the ground if I've got to, but I think she'll wake up to being nibbled on. We're not that far from the shopping center. The only way I make it is if I'm being carried. Oh yeah. Well, I'm still playing all solo and stuff, and 42 is basically all solo as well, so yeah, I'm kind of mostly figuring this out as I go. Obviously, like, I'm at least, you know, from a streamer's perspective, I can ask for help and like have questions answered and stuff like that when I'm like really lost with something. That has been super helpful. I have appreciated that. Because like, the funniest part about Zomboid is I didn't want to play Zomboid before I got Zomboid. I actively didn't play it for like a year or so, a couple of years or something, because I wasn't interested in it. And then you guys got me interested in it, so now I'm playing it. What have you got on you? Nothing. I thought that was pizza for a second there. I was like mildly excited. There could be a car up on this corner. There could also be like anything. I don't know. We'll get up to a corner and we'll just see if there's anything up here. If not, I'll sleep on the ground. That's how it goes. I killed 200 zombies in 2 days. I don't think that's normal. Yeah, no, I don't really go like zombie bashing like that. Like I've killed like a couple. I've killed like 2 here. But like generally speaking, I don't kill a lot of zombies. Like we kill like maybe 19 or so across like the 20 odd days at best kind of thing. I don't know what like my most was. I know all my videos are on YouTube. If I really wanted to, I could go find out. Dehydrated, you can die from that. Yeah, no, I know that one. We had one death from the high thirst person that died because I put her to sleep and I was like, I'll make her drink in the morning. And then she woke up in the night and I'm like, why are you awake? And I put her back to sleep and then she died. So we've had like we've had a couple of natural deaths. We've had the dying of thirst, we've died from the mushrooms, and we've died from fire. They're the 3 natural deaths I've had at this point. Everything else is like not the case. I'm gonna have to just make her sleep on the road. I don't want to, but go for it. I don't know if she's gonna wake up to like coughing and stuff. She's pretty cold. She's gonna die. She's gonna die so bad. So thank you for the follow, specific person. Alright, well, she's up and about. She's gonna be thirsty. She's a little uncomfortable. She's pretty cold. I bet you're cold. That road would not have been warm. Honestly. This might be one of the shorter lives I get, actually. Because she sounds like she's getting worse. But I gotta admit, she's not claustrophobic at the moment, so that's good. I refused to play it for a long time, and then one day it just clicked. She wanted, she wanted to warn you, but you were like, nah, I could have been. What? Oh, yeah, of the, when she woke up and stuff. Because I didn't know that they wake up when they've got a problem. And because, like, it was always flashing red, I didn't realize that these get redder. Like, it hadn't occurred to me. Like, I noticed it, but sometimes, like, I'm a bit oblivious with stuff. We're gonna have to go bush now. There is a little restaurant that might have food, but I do think I've already emptied it. She might attract zombies. Wait a minute, I thought I saw something else. Yeah, there's a restaurant here too. Just off. We'll see how we go. I suspect if we can get some water and some food, and if it's a big enough place and it's clear of zombies, she could probably sit inside for a day. Maybe? I could probably just keep her going up on the road, actually, for the moment, to be fair, because she